Hi guys, how are you? In this video, I want to introduce to you one of the websites that PhD students can look for PhD positions or generally academic positions, like even a research fellowship. This website is called Jobb Norge. This is how it looks. You can change the language if you need. And let's see how we can search. We can just write PhD and you can see the PhD positions. We have 128 as of now, and this one, machine learning, it's University of Tromsø, UIT. The other one in airborne microbial pollutant, it's in NTNU Trondheim, and all of them are like temporary, as we discussed, because PhD is a 3-year position and not full time, not like permanent job. So even University of Agder and more, University of Oslo, Western Norway, University of Applied Sciences, University of Bergen. We can check, for example, PhD candidate in molecular nutrition. This is how it looks. You see the advertisement, the job description, more about the position, the qualification requirement that you need to have before applying, your personal skills, what the university offers, which is a salary between 532,200. This is the salary for the first year, and it increases gradually, and I think this is the salary for the third year, depending on how much is the interest rate. This is how to apply, what you need, the documents that you need to prepare: cover letter, statement of motivation and research interest. Sometimes they ask for a proposal, a copy of educational certificates, references. The references can be academic, or if you have some years of work experience, it can be a colleague, it can be your boss, your manager, just somebody that knows you very well and can focus on your and can kind of compliment you and discuss your weaknesses and strengths with your current interviewer. Then formal regulation and contact information. If you need more info, you can contact them, reach out to them by calling them or send an email. And some info about University of Oslo, how many students it has. The deadline is mentioned 24th of April. And remember, it's gonna the portal will be closed after the deadline. And when you want to apply, you just register. If you already registered, you just log in and put the rest of the documents and then click apply. Now let's see what else we have other than PhD. If we just search, what do we get? We get 3,282 vacant positions. Some of them, as you see, it's not in English, like the title is not in English, but maybe they accept non-Norwegian speaking people. So they want energetic and careful, like people who care, nurses in their team. So these are like for Kommune. Kommune is like, that in Iran we have different provinces. So Kommune is like the same province in Norway. Or you can just create a job seeker profile, which makes it easier. So this is Jobb Norge. There's another website that you can go to find job. So one of them is Arbeidsplassen, NAV. NAV is like an organization that helps people, specifically Norwegian citizen or people who are kind of permanent residents in Norway. and looking for a job or are laid off from their job, they give them money, even for students and stuff, so they can support themselves. Uh, this one, it doesn't have English, but we can translate to English. So remember to always use Google Chrome, makes it easier. Although Microsoft Edge also has the translate, but Chrome is easier. You can say what's new, check what's new, or based on location. If you want Oslo, we can just go with Oslo, and the profession. So health and social, office, sales, services. If you want tourism and food, but maybe because you could be an engineer, we can also see IT and construction. Uh, you probably want a full time if you need to get visa, and private sector gives more, like salary is higher than public, but so each year they're talking about increasing the salary. It's possible that public sector gets more, but depends. Just choose what you want, and you need a fixed position, or you can just go for a contract, or if you are like a student and you looking for a summer job, seasonal job, holiday job, you can discuss if you want the working language to be English, Norwegian, Scandinavian. They mean Danish and Swedish too. Sami, there are people who live in north of Norway. So, and then, so we can see it's a part-time waitress at the cafe in Oslo. Hitachi Energy is looking for a sale leader. If you want to join a building next generation saving and investment for iOS, an iOS developer for DNB Bank. So we can just choose one of them and see how it looks and what it says. So you can follow them. You can also find the job at Finn. That's the reference code for Finn. And when you have all the documents, you can just click here, and the application deadline is 11th of April. So you want to apply, what kind of skills we're looking for. You need to be eager to learn and grow as a developer and also a person. The location is Oslo or Bergen. What they offer. So and remember, like they have a note. So this is for Easter, but Easter was last week. But just if it's like holiday season, they will get back to you when the holiday is done or finished, and then you can just apply. So it doesn't need that much. It just needs, like, if you're eager to learn and grow as a developer, you have experience with Swift. Swift is used for iOS to write codes and develop apps. You enjoy working in diverse teams. You have ability to adapt to changing environment. You are a team player. Knowledge sharing is important, and you have excellent communication skills. So, by the looks of it, as if you know how to code in Swift and how to work with Swift, you can apply for this job. And you can also have read some articles about job seeker working abroad. Well, you don't need refugees for Ukraine, but then we have more jobs if you need to look for them. Let me see if I remember another website. So this is how NOV looks like. They help you with work, with your pension, with health and illnesses, social service and guidance, family and children, aids and facilitation. You can also change the language here. They have information about working in Norway. It's the same website that we saw in in the video apply for visa from UDI. You can have some shortcuts about payment dates, rates, case processing times, application and documentation. So if you are kind of laid off from your work and you're a Norwegian citizen or have a permanent residency, you need to contact NAV and let them know, and they will give you monthly payment until you can find another job. I think it would be easier just to look for the Norwegian website has more information. And then changes in the pension system as of 22nd of March. If you have financial concern, read, and you need to contact them. Courses that are held by NAV. They also have Sami language and just what's NAV if you need to know, and laws and regulation in Norway. This is like a constitution law, kinda. So laws in Norway. Where can we find it? We need this one. So this is the rule book for Norway, Lovdata. You can search for anything. So Grunnloven is the constitution law. It happens 1814, and they celebrate 17th of May each year. So it's a really big date for Norwegian. So they tend to celebrate the entire day, and it's a public holiday. So you can read about it here, and if you need more info about what's going on in Norway and how the law is, you can read it, like Arbeidstid, maybe. So laws about working environment, working time, and stilling is like the position, full-time, part-time and stuff. So you can read through it. If you need more info, just translate to English. They say we have an English version, but it could be like not completely to the fact. So this is an unofficial translation of the Norwegian Act. So it's for information purposes only, but it helps if you need to know about what's going on. So this is the working environment law. As you can see, duties of the employer and employee, working environment measure, requirement, obligation to notify, safety representative, working environment committee is information consultation, working hours. So based on working situation in Norway is 37 and a half instead of 40 hours of work during the week. And then appointments, agreements, termination rights, disputes, penal provision, final provisions and stuff. So this is just for the work. You can look for other information if you need and if you're looking for. So I will share these links with you. I'm glad that you watched this video with us. Have a nice day and hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.